What time is it?
1500.
3 o'clock? We're lucky we didn't crash in the winter. You found a stove?
Not exactly. I cannibalized one of the intake manifolds.
Manifolds? Did you find... Was there any damage there?
Yes. The limiter was damaged. The safety kept it from working. What made you think of that?
It's a logical culprit, right? I mean, the driver's clogged up during polar transit. What else could it be?
I suppose.
Temperature's dropping.
Alright.
I wouldn't think it could get much colder.
The bleeding stopped?
Yeah, but I'm not feeling anything below the knee. That's not good.
Nothing they can't fix.
Not like there's any point in saving it.
That is always desirable.
Hardly seems worth it, considering they'd just be putting off the inevitable.
There's no situation or circumstance that won't be made worse by your losing it. Even that.
I guess.
Bloody useless.
Clogged?
It's fried. The filters didn't kick in and the sensors didn't notice. Whomever did the last inspection on this unit should have their license revoked.
That smells good. Thanks. What is it?
You don't want to know.
Don't tell me we don't even have rations on this thing.
I can get you one if you'd like.
Then... No way. You mean after all this time, what is it, 6 years?
Almost.
And you still won't eat rations?
I eat them. When there's no other option.
Now that's funny.
I'm glad I amuse you.
You're one of a kind, Finn.
I praise, I'm sure.
Why did you ever leave Space Ops anyway?
What do you mean?
Space pilots have it easy. I mean, the grub up there is... Well, I've only heard stories, but the stories are enough to make you salivate.
They're true.
So why transfer? Why give up that to slog around down here under a hail of bullets in the mud at night?
Turns out I rather like the mud, especially at night.
No, really.
Really?
If I'd have qualified for Space Ops, there's no way you'd find me here. Well, yeah, particularly now.
You're right. I would never have chosen ground ops. I went into space because of the prestige. No. It was because of the stars. But we blew it.
That business on the moon?
We violated a treaty. Stuck our noses in where they didn't belong.
You prevented a war.
Perhaps. But we failed to obey the chain of command.
At least you weren't executed for it.
No. But they split us up. Sent each of us to separate postings in the outer system.
Now that's a sweet assignment.
Not for me.
You see, that's what I don't get. There hasn't been a conflict in the outer system in over 50 years. What could be the problem?
All you do is patrol territory your side already controls. You're never less than 1 million kilometers from the opponent.
Is that why you didn't go?
No.
So why the transfer? Why come to ground ops?
It was the only option they gave me.
I still would have taken outfield.
I couldn't go outfield.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Finn, quit dancing around the reason and tell me why.
I've got a son.
Really?
Here, on Earth. He's 9 years old now. I still don't get to see a lot of him, but it's more than we would have had if I went outfield.
A son? I've known you all this time and I'm just finding this out now?
I've always believed in a strong division between public and private life.
No kidding. Wow. You're lucky that. I got nothing to show for this.
What do you mean?
I got no family. No wife. No kids. I even lost most of my friends. sorry, Finn.
As am I, old friend.
I
can get the painkillers.
No!
Listen, you're not doing yourself any favors enduring this. The painkillers will help, at least until we can get you proper treatment.
What's the point in that? As soon as we get there, I don't want to die. I'm not ready for this, not that way.
Come on, Ethan. Take one.
No!
Why not?
Because time goes faster when I'm on them, and it's going too fast as it is.
I saw the levels, Ethan. You'll black out if you don't take something soon. Besides, they won't do anything to you until you've healed.
Isn't that ironic? They'll wait for me to heal before killing me.
Never understood the bureaucratic mind.
I'd almost rather go here. At least then I'd stay out of the history books.
True.